As long as you don't freak out, trust me, you don't want to, you'll complete this challenge. Now, are you all in for this? All right, you saw it, folks. James will take out the line and Birdie. It's your eyes.
Sean! He pulls this kind of stuff backstage all the time.
That works every time, okay? He's like, you're right, buddy. Great job, James. And great job to you too, Ashley. For proving fear is not a factor for you. Take a moment to the right here. Either one from the central line here. All the way over to my right. You cheer for the red team. Let's hear it for David and Ryan. Come on from the central line all the way to the left. Go to. Let's hear it for the blue crew. Raphael and Mike. Now, teams, listen carefully. This next stunt has two parts. David and Raphael, you've been designated as the runners for the first part of this challenge. Now, when we say go, your job is to sprint over to the tank underneath this cover. Show them what's inside, JCB.
Check it out. Carnivorous eels. That's why we call this the eel tank relay.
Now, gentlemen, you'll plunge your bare arm into that eel-infested tank as you attempt to locate a small beanbag. Once you have one in your possession, run back to your starting position. You can throw that beanbag into the bucket your teammates holding. You've got 30 seconds to transfer as many beanbags as possible. You may only transfer one at a time. When the buzzer sounds at the end of 30 seconds, the team with the highest number of beanbags will receive an advantage going into the second part of this stunt. Oh, by the way,
there's one more thing. That's right. As our runners race towards that eel tank, my volunteers, Isabella, and over there is her dad, Felipe. They're going to attempt to soak our runners with these high-intensity water cannons. Let's get a round of applause for Isabella and Felipe!
Raphael and David, get on your marks. Everyone count with me in. 3, 2, 1, go! Not the slip of boots on the top. Looks like the blue team is lower on that one. But the red team, they're on the board. Looks like the blue team, they got that one. Raphael's flying. At the same time, sometimes it makes it more difficult to launch them. Oh, another overshoot from Raphael. He's got to make this adjustment. The red team is still impeccable. Raphael's got some ground to make up here. 5 seconds left. Who's back on the board? 1 second. Let's hear for our contestants. Scores over here in the blue crew. They got 2. The red team, they got 4. Advantage goes. Now what we're going to do is we're going to give both teams 3 beanbags to start off with. We're going to give those beanbags to both Brian and to Mike. Now, since the red team won the first part of this challenge, they will receive 1 extra beanbag for a combined total of 4. Then Ryan and Mike will both be hoisted backwards about 25 feet up into the air. On the count of 3, we let them go. We'll set them into a pendulum swing while they swing back and forth. It's their job to drop those beanbags down to their teammate below. Now, when the final buzzer sounds at the end of 30 seconds, the team with the highest number of beanbags, they move on to the finals, and the other team will be eliminated. And oh, by the way,
there's one more thing.
I'm pretty sure I speak for us all when I say there's nothing intimidating about a beanbag, right?
No.
That's why we're going to get rid of those beanbags and replace them with these rancid octopus.
Our crew is on their way over to our team, so I need my runners to make me down front.
Yeah, we're taking Raphael with the blue crew, placing him over to my right, and then David from the red team, he's coming over here to my left. Now, of course, the reason we do this is we give their teammates a little bit of extra room to throw these octopus down to them. But I do need to take a moment to warn the corner stands over to my left and the corner stands to my right. We've designated your seats as our octopus splash zones. Occasionally, contestants have the dome to put them wrapped up in a moment and launch an octopus right over their teammate's head or into our audience's lap. Point at her for. You're terrible. Yeah, he's wishful thinking over here. You just consider yourselves warned, okay? Keep your eyes open.
Sean, we're ready.
Let's hoist them up now. Up they go. Now remember, teams, 30 seconds, that's all you have. That make each and every one of these throws count. Just as a reminder, the blue team, they've only got 3 octopus. The red team, they've got 4 since they won the first part of this challenge.
We are clear left. Clear right.
We're locked and loaded. It's time to start chugging cephalopods in. 3, 2, 1, go! It's always the hardest to gauge, actually, to see the end of Mars. Nice shot for both guys. Let's see if they can maintain that success while they go into a flat spin. Over the shoulder. between it. Looks like the blue crew, they only got 2, but the red team, they've got 3. That means that David and Ryan are going to the final. David, well, I'll tell you what, I'll pass up on that. You're a little fishy right now, pal. How you feeling right now?
Wonderful, man, wonderful.
You gotta be feeling good. You got your son here. You said that your
Dave,
back there. Where's he at right now?
Raise your hand. I'm saying, Dave on.
All right, I see him there. Nice.
Guys.
They're proud of you right now. Did you have any doubt in mind you make it to the finals?
Nah, the glasses just went up. I couldn't really see. So
Kind of obstructed your view a little bit. I'll tell you what, you maintained your focus. You got 3 of those octopus. I'll tell you what, Ryan pulled those octopus with just the right velocity and lock. I mean, it's pretty tricky. You made it look easy. How you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good. Glad David was my partner. We're doing really well.
I'll tell you what, man, the gym experience, athletic-wise, that helped you in this kind of competition.
I play baseball.
That's about it. And good eye-game coordination. Well, guys, you are a great team now, but you will be facing off against each other in the finals. So any final thoughts for your former teammate David over here?
Good luck.
What do you have to say, David?
Good luck, bro.
All right, guys, just like before, folks, jump to the back. He's going to get you in for that last challenge. Meanwhile, over here, the blue crew, very long faces. Rafael and Mike, take a look at that camera. Rafael, I know you wanted to take the golden one back to Puerto Rico today. It didn't work out for you today, pal.
No, but I want to eat seafood now.
You want to eat some seafood now? This thing's got you kind of,
Yeah.
How you feeling right now, Mike?
Good.
Feeling pretty good? You feeling good about losing?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I take it you've been here before.
No.
Well, guys, we appreciate you coming out here, giving it a shot. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get you to the finals. It means we're going to have to send you packing down the walk of shame. While Ryan and David are getting ready for the finals, we're going to shift the focus back over to you. We're anxious to see how many of you can stomach our next event.
That's right, we have 2 very brave teams down front joining us for this next stunt. Over here on my right, the team that calls themselves the Savages. On my left is Queen and Country. Let's give them a team. Nice round of applause. And Ashley decided to come back, so you can give them that.
All right.
Welcome back.
Hey, welcome back, Ashley. Well, now this part of the show we easily get asked the most about. It's just what do you fear about some sort of an eating challenge. That's why we call this next event, guess what's crawling to dinner.
So let's go ahead and see what's on our menu, shall we?
Oh, please.
Our first course, and second course apparently, is a little seafood surprise. This is a colorful mix of love and clams. There are some octopus parts that made it in here, some fish heads and tails. They've all been kind of marinating in their own juices. And clearly that wasn't enough, so I brought two helpings of seafood surprise. It's the heat. I'm blaming the heat, and that probably did a number on the smell, so don't get your nose too close. We're going to top it all off with a little sour milk.
Yeah. Oh, it's so shocking. Oh, that's awesome. Now it's getting interesting. What we got next is... No.
Let's go blend it up.
Are you messing with me? No, this can't be it.
Maybe that can't be it. That is 2 helpings of the roasted seafood I can find, plus the milk from your fridge.
We have a reputation to protect here, JCP. This can't be all.
John, look around. We're at a theme park. You did not expect me to make these nice people eat the same things we do on television, did you?
Absolutely. Come on, don't you all agree?
Yeah!
Oh, by the way, there's
One more thing!
I didn't bring a little fear factor like Prime Days.
No.
Combination of crickets, grubs, silkworm pupa, and
Nice. All right, well, I'm pretty sure there's a good chance we're going to be eating these. And these are our official Fear Factor Live chuck buckets.
voila.
That's quite a smoothie you made there.
This one,
Woo!
like a chunky.
So terrible. All right, contestants, listen carefully. Here are the rules. You got a full 30 seconds to swallow down this nasty stuff when we say go. Each one of these cups represent 1 point. Now, if anyone on your team chooses to pass or pass out, but if you don't finish for any reason whatsoever, you forfeit your point. Now, as soon as you're done, put the cup back on the table, open up your mouth nice and wide. We want to check to make sure you're not saving any for later, understand? Basically, whoever finishes the fastest or has the most number of points at the end of 30 seconds will win this challenge. And there's the dinner bell.
Ding, ding!
Let's grab your cups, count down and shout out in 3, 2, 1, go! I hope that was super clean. All right. David. On my right is Ryan. I remember the last challenge they made an incredible team, but now it was crunch time. They will battle against each other to become the true Fear Factor Live champion. But one thing stands in the way. An obstacle we call the Stuntman's Challenge. David, Ryan, turn around, take a look at your wall. Study your wall very carefully, gentlemen. When we say go, your job is to climb up that wall. You must remove all 4 yellow flags along the way. As you remove that top yellow flag, use that window to climb to the red fireman's pole. Attached to the top of that pole is a red Fear Factor flag with a key on it. Grab that flag, slide down the pole, run over to your car, jump in, and start the car with the key that's on that flag. When the car starts, it will begin to rise up into the air. When the car stops rising, jump out onto the hood. Remove the 3 yellow flags attached to the front, then scramble back to the back seat. Take that rocket launcher out of your seat compartment and shoot the target on the building right behind me. Simply put, the first one of you to shoot that target will become the ultimate champion of Fear Factor Live. Now go to your walls. Oh, by the way,
There's one more thing.
That's right, because this is live, we're going to mess with our competitors just one more time. You'll notice that I placed volunteers at different stations all around our stage. It's their job to pound our competitors with these ball cannons, to douse them with water as they climb the wall, and to provide some rain during their car climbing action. Now that, my friends, is what we call entertainment here at Fear Factor Live.
you bet it is. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a little wet around here, so I'm ready. But David, are you ready over there? David, are you ready? Ryan, are you ready? Audience members, are you ready? Woo! Get her done in. 3, 2, 1, go! Sweat's all down to you, folks. We're doing David. Who's going to be Ryan? Carry out the competitive business. David's stretching out, getting his first time down. As it's fine, these guys are making that show for him. Nice job. David's trying to get that second flag off. All right, it's his off already. Working on his way to the third. These guys are trying their best not to fall off this wall. Nothing very valuable time. These guys both got the third flags off. Great job. Taking over that wall. Very difficult with that water coming down on you. Ryan trying to make his way across the window. He's through the red fireman's pole and down he comes. David's going to hit that legal tape to lose the tie. Now sometimes something as simple as getting the key in the ignition can be very tricky in this kind of a hurry. Let's see if David and Ryan can focus on getting those cars started without using up very valuable time. Ryan's going to score for you. Stay seated. When the car stops, then you can turn out onto the hood.
Let's go, Ryan!
This is great all the time. Very typical for all these small keys with wet, big gloves. Now stay seated, Dave. Here comes the rain. The shrink makes the hoods of these vehicles very slippery. Ryan or David comes off the front end of these cars. Their chances of winning are over. Remain seated, David. Look until that car stops. Ryan, go out there and pin those flags. Ryan probably says he has a few seconds to use up here.
What flag?
It's very valuable time.
2 flags
out. David, go out there and get those flags. Ryan, once that car is inside, fire in the hole. Fire in the hole. For David over here for being such a fantastic competitor. Woo! Great job, Ryan. You've done it. You've proven to everyone here, and most importantly, your mother on her birthday, that fear is not a factor for you. By winning this edition of Fear Factor Live, congratulations. Well, folks, you have the heart of the champion, and you think that you want to